Hello everyone, this is Coach Michele coming to you live from Atlanta. I hope you guys are having a super fantastic day and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are brand new, welcome. And my goal is to bring value to each and every one of you. So today's video is about should I or should I not collect a deposit when intaking a new client? So it really depends. I personally think you should collect a deposit. However, it's not mandatory and there's really no wrong or right reason. So let me share with you why I believe collecting a deposit up front for a new client is beneficial and why it makes sense. So for those of you that haven't started or may have started your business and not sure what I'm referring to, what I'm talking about is you have a prospect, you've talked to that person on the phone, and now you're in their home and they've decided to use your service and you believe it's a good fit. So then you get your paperwork together, especially if you're in a regulated state, you have specific forms, policies and procedures, forms that you must follow. If you're in a non-regulated state, guess what, baby? You still should have rules and regulations, policies and procedures, and specific forms that you use for your business, the day-to-day operations of your business. So you pull out your packet, you have a couple of forms for them to fill out, and you get to your service agreement. And of course, you've already discussed pricing because that was done over the phone. For those of you that do it in person, of course, you're in the home and the client has agreed or the family has agreed to become a client or their loved one or whatever that works out to be and what it looks like and sounds like, right? So you're charging, say, $20 an hour for an easy round number and they want 40 hours a week. So 40 hours a week times $20 is what? $800. So that's what they're going to pay you every week as long as your caregiver is providing 8 hours, say 5 days a week or whatever, again, the numbers look like. Just easy numbers, easy math. So some of you, which again, there's no wrong or right, some of you are providing services. Say you start service on Monday for Miss Jones. Today is, say, Tuesday. So you provide service Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They don't need service on the weekend. And then that following Monday, if you do invoices on Monday, you're going to bill them for $800. And then they're going to pay you. Either they're paying you by credit card, debit card, ACH. Some of you are accepting checks by mail. I don't recommend. That's another video. And then so it may take days. It may be right away. You may be in another week. Whatever that looks like, the main factor, there's two main factors when you do it that way, is that now when Friday comes, now you have to pay your caregiver. So if you are starting up the way I did in 2013, where I didn't have extra money, then you need to have money set aside for payroll. That's why you hear so many people saying you need a lot of money to get started because they're putting in specific dollars, allocating those dollars for payroll. So you have one caregiver, two caregivers, three caregivers, whatever it may be. And now you need to pay that caregiver. But guess what? You may not have received payment from the client yet, meaning you need to pay out of your pocket or out of whatever money you have allotted in your business, startup capital. You need to pay out of that until you receive the money from the client, especially if it's a physical check and then you're depositing that check in the bank and you're waiting for it to clear. So the process is different. And what that means is that you're billing a week in arrears. You're providing services up front and then you're billing. I used to do that. However, what I recommend is option 2. This way, you're billing a week in arrears. However, you're being paid up front when you collect a deposit. What does that look like? Same scenario. However, when they sign your service agreement, when they say, yes, I'm ready to start service, they're actually giving you 1 week deposit up front. So during that visit today, when you're in the home, they're starting service on Monday, but they're going to give you that check for $800. So they're going to give you that up front. You're going to put it in the bank. Then you provide service starting next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then that Monday, when you submit your invoice, send it to them, they're going to pay. It's time to pay your caregiver that Friday. You have money because you already collected the $800 in advance. And guess what? It's not even going to cost you $800 because say, and I'm using easy numbers, guys. I'm not recommending that you pay your caregiver $10. Just easy math. So when I first started, I was paying my caregivers $10. So $10 and they worked 40 hours, that's $400 that you're paying them out of that $800 plus you're paying your employer taxes. So that way it's a little easier for companies that are getting started that may not have money. Like I did not have money when I started my business in 2013. Girl, I had no money at all. So I literally, my husband paid my way. My husband paid our bills. He did everything. And at that time, he wasn't my husband. He was my boyfriend. He was my man friend. So if you have someone that's, supporting your business and or you have money allotted to, working capital to put into your business, then that's great. However, if you don't, this is just an option that I recommend to help fund you through that startup process if you don't have money available for payroll. The number one reason why I love option 2, so you provide service for Miss Jones. And so you've collected deposit and everything is smooth. Option 2. You did not collect the deposit. Option 1. Everything is smooth. And then Miss Jones passes away. She goes to glory. At the end, right? So you're providing service. Option 1. At the end, Miss Jones passed away. Now you have to go to the family during their grieving period and they have so much going on. You have to go to them or send them an invoice and say, I'm so sorry your mom passed away, or however whatever word you use. But at some point that week, the next week, your invoices are done, at a certain time, you have to go to the family and ask for money. That's business, but I don't like the way that feels. I prefer going to the family and giving them a check saying, here, this is a refund. You paid a week in advance. I prefer to do it that way because it just feels better to me. So a lot of times, people say, with business, keep your feelings out of it. However, I can't necessarily do that because I care. And it just makes me feel good when I'm giving money versus receiving money. So those are my 2 options or industry options, just my take on it on, do I collect the deposit or do I not collect the deposit? Option 1 or option 2. So this is Coach Michele coming to you live from the ATL. If you want to learn more, if you want information about how I could potentially help you, my team and I, you can visit us online at micheleellis.com. And also check me out on Facebook at I am Coach Michele with 1 L. So take care. God bless. And I wish you all a prosperous, happy, safe business with just an unparalleled amount of success. So you guys take care. God bless. Bye.